doing so many nice classic looking bags at the moment that it's not about the like branding, it's more about like the beautiful silhouette and the quality. It honestly looks really good, guys. Like, it doesn't look like a crap bag. You know when you get a bag and you're like, oh yeah, it feels a bit cheap. This does not feel cheap. Like, I will say, like, you know, even with some designer bags, I pick them up sometimes and I'm like, looks a bit dodgy. Better than like a Louis Vuitton zip, honestly. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I actually filmed a video about bag charms yesterday and I decided I'm gonna edit that later because I really want to show you guys something I got from Coach. Now, if you've been watching my channel for the last few months, you probably know what it is because I can't stop blubbing on about this bag. But, well, there's a bit of a story to it because it wasn't as easy to get as I expected. I always thought Coach bags, you're better off waiting till they go on like triple discount or in the outlet. And to be honest, this may very well be a bag that gets heavily discounted at some stage, but I don't really worry about that too much because I really feel like this is such a practical and easy bag for me to use. Now, Coach isn't a brand that I buy from regularly. When I started out collecting handbags, I had a little Coach, it was kind of like a Birkin. It was like a mini Coach bag and it was like my everyday bag. And I ended up selling that when I started to acquire more designer bags. But I will say that Coach's quality, honestly, guys, it's not like the most amazing, but compared to designer brands, it is really decent. And actually, some of the finishes and the leather feel is, I would say, better than like some designer brands. Here it is. It comes in a big box, and actually their packaging, let me know, guys, has Coach improved their packaging? Because I was actually like pretty surprised that they included all this tissue paper as well, because that is something that you'd get from, you know, Dior or Chanel. They did all like the pleated tissue inside, which is a nice touch, and there's a bit of like a printed Coach symbol all over the tissue paper. I will say that the dust bag feels like Furla, or it definitely feels like a contemporary brand, but you're paying so much less compared to like Saint Laurent or Chanel or Dior or something like that. So first impression, yes, the dust bag's a bit flimsy, but it's just a dust bag, don't really care. Let's get to the bag. And yes, I did get the Coach Swing Zip Tote. And I have been wanting this for a few months now. I just absolutely love the shape of it. I was thinking to hold out and wait for like a Victoria bag from Hermes or something like that, which also has like this bit of a shoulder strap look. But honestly, it's not the same. I feel like this silhouette of the Coach bag is so damn cute. And it's honestly something you can probably get as well from an even cheaper brand. I've seen a lot of like, even like fast fashion brands do this silhouette, but I went for the Coach because the quality actually feels quite good. It's made out of glove tanned leather, which it has some stamping at the bottom here. It's a bit like, stamping is not perfect, but it looks like that. It's a very soft leather. It actually feels quite scratch resistant, surprisingly. It has like a slight grain to it. It almost feels to me like the Loewe classic calf skin. Like, it has a bit of a grain, but it's also quite smooth. Or in a way, it kind of feels like Hermes Swift leather. I can't explain it. Like, definitely Swift is way softer, actually. This is Swift leather. It's actually like, it has a similar like effect to it, to be honest. Now, with Coach, I find that they always tend to do this brushed hardware, which is not my favorite. I actually prefer more of like a true gold or true silver hardware as opposed to the brushed, but I don't mind it. It gives it a bit of an old school look. It comes with a little swing tag. So it says Coach here. And actually the lady at the store was telling me that I could get little studs put into it because they have all these like special studs that you can personalize on the bag. And she said I can come in at any time and get a personalized clochette, I believe, or something like that. So that's cool. They have these little options where you can personalize it. It says limited re-edition 1998. So I assume you can get a vintage version of this as well from 1998. I don't know how expensive that would be. I think now that it's been reissued, it probably would amp up the price of the 1998 version, but I would love to see like the comparison of the quality of the 1998 version compared to the 2024 version. Just wanted it for a carefree everyday bag. And I found black, you know, you don't have to worry if you put it on the floor or the rain or anything like that. It's just one of those bags that if I'm going somewhere like outdoors or maybe to like a concert or some situation where I don't want to carry like an Hermes bag, which honestly, Hermes bags are very durable. Like they're actually very practical for like all things. But with my Hermes bags, I absolutely love them. So they're not things that I really want to like completely trash either in certain situations, and they're quite low key. Like a lot of people wouldn't know that, like for example, this is an Hermes bag, and actually they're very similar shapes. But yeah, I'm really into this east-west silhouette. But the thing is, I just don't want to like throw my Hermes bags around. But a Coach bag, not that I don't think Coach is worth babying, but it's just like something I would really want to use and not worry about it too much. So I really wanted to just have a bag that's not like bad quality, but still can hold up and just take a bit of like wear and tear. So I will see, I'm going to really use this bag and see how it goes. Interesting. There's like a zipper pull here with like a chain. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then there is, yeah, just a zip here and an interior pocket. Now the interior pocket is in a canvas, but then the inside is in leather. So there is a bit of canvas in there. And then there's a slip pocket in the back as well. I do like how they've included a few pockets. Okay, some care instructions in there too. So let's just see what fits inside. Oh, and also I want to show you guys like if I would just wear it plain like this, or if I'll like add bag charms. On the Coach website, there's green and white and I think the canvas version, and the black came in stock a few days ago on the website, and I added it to my cart. And then I was like, you know, I was trying not to impulse buy this Coach bag, so I thought I'd sleep on it. And then the next day it was sold out. So I ended up going to, well, actually my boyfriend Alex went to the Coach store and he inquired about the black bag, and they said that it was gonna arrive, and that when it arrives they can put him on it on hold for him or wait list. So it was lucky they got a delivery, and then they ended up getting the black one in stock because yeah, the green and the white, I really like those as well, but as I said, I just wanted it to be a little bit more fuss free. So I might, if I absolutely love this bag, I might consider getting another color later. Like I know that Raindrop Rainer and I was talking about it, and she said that they have like more colors in Singapore. So I think there's like red and some other colors. I've seen in the US there's like a dark green and like a bubblegum color, which is so cute. But I think different regions get different colors. So in Australia we have the green and the white and the black. I just think the black is like a no-brainer, so I quite like the black. I probably would have preferred it with silver hardware, just because I think it would have looked a bit edgier, but the gold is nice as well. And also I love how it has little feet at the bottom. So let's try it. I'm going to show you guys what fits. I have this little Hermes pouch, which I bought secondhand. It's in the color Vert and Nice, which is very much like Shrek color, but it's quite cool. It's in the Chev leather, Chev de Colomandul or something. So I've just got in there like a bit of like bits and bobs. Like I have a protein bar for a snack. I have like a lucky gemstone. I have like some lipstick in there, or like, you know, a bit of touch up. So that is just, you know, a bit of randomness in there, and it fits like that. I also have like an iPhone that can fit in there. That's just an iPhone 12 mini. I have a 15 as well, so that fits in there. You could probably fit like 2 phones if you want. Calvi card holder. Love this. I've had this for many years. It's also in the Chev leather, but it's Chev Mysore. And my new Bastia in the Vert Peppermint color. I love, love, love this one. And this one has a green interior. So gorgeous. And I've just got dental floss in there at the moment, actually. That. And then there's this AirPods. Fits in there pretty well as well. Lipstick, some more. I just have one here, and this one has a bit of a mirror inside, so that's quite nice as well. This is in the Rouge H color and the Madame leather, which is actually very similar to Epsom, but just a bit of a different texture. And then I have another powder compact. I just like to use this just to powder my nose. So that's in there too. And then it still has room at the top. So I could definitely fit maybe a sunglasses and some other things as well. So that like literally fits so much. And I'm quite surprised because, and it's secure, it's got a zip. So for like a mini tote, it's like the perfect daily bag. It will definitely fit like a little water bottle, which is nice. And you know, I think the cutest Coach charm, they have like cherries. I really like that charm. I noticed a lot of people putting the cherry charm on the Coach swing zip. I got this Hello Kitty charm the other day, which is quite cute. It's an angel kitty with a glitter bow. I quite like that on it. It just, you know, it's a bit of a statement. I have to cut this tag off, but yeah, you guys get the idea, like that. And this is a Popmart Charm, and I've added like a little dangle to it as well. I think that looks okay too. Just, you know, something crazy. You could definitely add like 5,000 bag charms, put a chain from here to here, or like go crazy. I have seen people like go put like all sorts of things in a bag like this, but I would probably just stick to like 1 or 2 charms myself. I really like this charm too. This is a jelly cat. It's a sun. I quite like the cloud jelly cat charm too, but I think that goes really well because these are quite thin, these straps, so it just hooks onto there really easily. And yeah, it's just like a very simple shoulder bag basically. It's very comfortable. The straps are really soft. The lacquering has done really well. It's very fine lacquering. Stitching looks great. It honestly looks really good, guys. Like, it doesn't look like a crap bag. You know when you get a bag and you're like, oh yeah, it feels a bit cheap. This does not feel cheap. Like, I will say, like, you know, even with some designer bags, I pick them up sometimes and I'm like, looks a bit dodgy. Like, leather looks a bit cracked. The glazing looks a bit, you know, questionable. This is like, it's finished really well. I will say, guys, like, the edging is done really nicely. All, yeah, the little swing tags, the details, the zip is super smooth. Like, no better than like a Louis Vuitton zip, honestly, because you know, guys, like, my most disappointing Louis Vuitton bag was probably the multi-pochette, my most recent one. It was just a nightmare. Like, after that I was like, I can't buy Louis Vuitton anymore. Like, the canvas was all wavy, the zipper was all dodgy. This is so much better and it's like so much cheaper. So I just feel like Coach, I've heard, is hit and miss, but the zip tote, it's a hit in my opinion, guys. Like, if you're gonna get just an easy no-brainer bag and you're not too concerned about the branding, because honestly, my own opinion here, I don't love the Coach branding. I don't love the big C. I don't really like the monogram. There's a lot of things about Coach which I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetic, but they're doing so many nice classic looking bags at the moment that it's not about the like branding. It's more about like the beautiful silhouette and the quality. So this bag, yeah, it's ticking all the boxes for me. It's not an obvious branding on it. I really like the Brooklyn Hobo as well. It has a little stamp on it, which is just a very tasteful little Coach branding on it. And they also have another little bag, which is a top handle bag. And it kind of reminds me of a Birkin, but it's a bit more curved. I really like that bag as well. So there's a few Coach bags that have come out. And of course the dragon fruit color is gorgeous, but I'm not a huge fan of like the tabby line. So yeah, there's a lot of Coach bags that I really like. I don't know if I'm going to go Coach crazy now because I know that could be a new addiction, but I'm really happy with this zip tote. If I was going to get anything else from Coach, it would probably be the cherry charm or like another one of these. If I love this enough, if they come out with more colors, I might get another one because honestly, it is an awesome bag, guys. So yeah, let me know what you think of the Coach Swing Zip. Would you get one yourself, or do you think I've made a mistake here? Let me know. Would love to hear your opinion, and I'll talk to you guys soon.